Welcome to the Sacred Stage. Today we're going to dive right in on some really interesting things that I need to bring to the surface, if you will. So here in Mount Shasta, California, we always talk about Telos, the underground city where the Lemurians are. And it's the root chakra of the planet. So we always talk about the Telosians and the underground cities and the caves and the caverns and all that. Or while we're around here, of course, that is. And this underground city that exists is fantastic, and we always try to get into it by going into these caves. So we search around the whole entire mountain of Mount Shasta looking for the caves, the way to get in, you know. It's pretty fun, but really none of us have gotten in there. Some of us have meditated our way in there for sure, lots of us have. But there's not really technically a cave that we've been able to access as a civilian, that goes into Telos, into Lemuria, I guess you could say. Well, I have a video right now that we're going to make that's about the city in the sky. So do you know those lenticular clouds that come over Mount Shasta all of the time? Not all of the time, but they're known to come over certain massive mountain ranges like Tibet and Mount Shasta. So there's this place called Shambalah. And Shambhala is a city in the sky. When those lenticular clouds come and they form over the top of Mount Shasta, from my perspective and my point of view, what's happening is that city in the sky is floating up, and Stargate portals opening up out of the center of the volcano called Mount Shasta. It's opening up, and then as that lenticular cloud's coming over, it's then opening up and it's creating these double toruses that are spiraling in and out, phase locking the energy and information into one another. Basically, it's like when you put your third eye to the third eye in Hawaii, when you like go aloha to one of your ancestors and you put your third eyes together and you're sharing the information and the energy from your consciousness. You're like merging your third eyes so you can say aloha. It's like a jellyfish, two jellyfishes, you know, in the ocean too, and they get close together and then they merge like this and they start to send their energy and information. So this is what we're doing this is what I see on top of the mountain. I see the lenticular clouds coming, and I see them forming over the mountain, and I see it opening up these portals where these energy vortices start to go in and out, and energy and information is transforming itself from a higher plane of existence in this floating city called Shambhala, and it's bringing that energy and information down, sending it down through the vortex into inner earth, down into Telos, down to all of the ancient Lemurian and other races and species that are all commingling and cohabiting in these underground caverns and cities and places, bringing that energy and information down to them, and then grabbing a hold of all that energy and information and bringing it back up from the center of existence, all the way back up the top of the mountain, all the way back up through that volcano opening, lava tube, all the way up into that lenticular cloud Shambhala city ship, where the energy and information is consistently going in and out, non-destructively phase locking itself in and out of resonant codes that are allowing these humans that are all part of this earth right now to get the signals that are going to allow them to do the things that they need to do in their lives right now to awaken to their divine assignments, because this is the time, this is the place, and we made it. So, have a good day. If you want to know more about Shambhala, the floating cities in the sky, and the clouds, and if you want to know more about Telos and Lemuria, tell us about it. Let us know in the comments, what do you want to know? In the meantime, we're going to keep on imagining things, because that's what we do as Imagineers. We imagine it like a fungineer or an engineer. You create things. Well, that beautiful goddess back there is creating some ritualistic magic for your face, and I am creating some other stuff over here. And in the meantime, we're making videos that spontaneously pop up to remind you that there's more going on than what just meets the eyes. Don't be afraid to go within and take a deep breath and relax, and then climb to the top of the mountain and expand and explore other things and other places. Aloha.